This morning on Aiken News, we have the details on the recent success of the Aiken High School football program.
But first, here's Danny Christian with the scoop on the Aiken Public Schools referendum.
Thanks, Brett. The Aiken Public Schools are unequipped for the 21st century learning. There are schools that are built in the 1970s, made for a 1970s style education.
It is not equipped with a commons area made for interactive learning. Many of the computers are outdated and inside a cramped room. The science labs are outdated and have asbestos growing on the countertops. With more on this, Kenna Grader.
So obviously our building is pretty old and our department as a whole needs some renovations. So one benefit that it would have is that it would condense the two floors into kind of one general area, so we would have greater ability to share supplies, which would help reduce our budget costs, things like that. The other thing that it would do is actually just update our rooms, and so getting us better working faucets that don't leak and gas valves that we can trust to not blow up the school.
But what is the referendum going to change? We have insight from our superintendent, Bernie Novak.
Out of the $24.2 million, about $10 million of it's going to probably be about deferred maintenance, and the rest is going to be remodeling a very old building to make it like a new building. The outside isn't going to be changed very much, but the inside, when you come into the Aiken High School or even Rippleside, there will be a secure entryway, and when you walk into the building, it will feel like you're entering into a new facility, and it will be basically brought up to 21st century learning standards.
Referendum isn't the only hope for change for the Aiken Public Schools. There's been talk of a brand new school. State baseball coach and school board member Jeremy Jansen has insight for us.
New school creates growth in community, growth in the school district, creates finances that we would not need to spend on deferred maintenance in a current school would be put towards dollars spent in a new school. So create better dollars spent, create growth in community, and growth in a new school.
Recently, the voting booths opened up and the Aiken community had the choice to either vote yes or no for referendum. Coming out on top by only 66 votes, the community decided no. It'll be quite a while before an opportunity like this will open up again. Right now it is in the hands of the school board whether or not this change needs to be pushed.
The Aiken Public Schools do seem like they're in need of some change.
That's for sure. Speaking of change, the Aiken High School football program has gotten a new burst of energy with the back-to-back winning seasons.
The community is booming with Aiken Gobbler pride.
More on this, here's Austin Burton.
New head coach Sanford has changed the Aiken football team in the last 2 years. Let's hear what he has done.
I knew that I didn't have all the answers, so I needed to go out and talk to people a lot smarter than I am about how to build a program. So I talked to coaches like Troy Hendricks up at Bemidji, the athletic director, and is a very successful football coach. Leo Polkamp at Pierce, Ron Stolsky and Brainerd, and others. What do you do? And I had my ideas, of course, but it's always reassuring to talk to the wise men. We always had a strength room in Aiken, and it had a lot of pulley-type machines in it and so on, and I just knew that wasn't the route to go. And so we got several people in here to take a look at it. Most important was Chet Stevenson, offensive line coach in Brainerd, who's designed many strength rooms, and we made a blueprint of what it needed to be. We raised the funds to get it. The Quarterbacks Club helped us, and we got a group of volunteers in, and it was hard for us to even remember what it used to look like right now. But we hauled out the old, brought in the new, and we got ourselves stronger. And that's been the theme of our team the last 2 years. Strength, speed, quickness, and that comes from hard work in the room. You know, I don't like the saying, but it is a saying. Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. And you know, our team philosophy has been we want to win the game within the game, and our number one goal is to become better young men.
Thanks, Coach. Now back to Bo.
Sounds like they've come a long way.
That's right, but challenges are still ahead.
We'll know more after next season.
Thanks for stopping by, America. This is Aiken News, signing off.